everyone. Let me just get a few things set up here. Made some few tweaks on this build and stuff, so I'm gonna try them out today. I was gonna, of course, always check the sound settings and everything. That'll just take just a second here. There's always a slight delay from here to YouTube, so I just have to check to see if everything is going, if it's streaming correctly. But I am feeling pretty good. I had actually quite a big nap today, so feeling pretty good. I had actually quite a big nap today, so okay. On a side note, the environment at this location's actually really nice. I'm just kidding. Sending this over to a couple friends, and these environmental sounds are delicious. Okay. Alright, let me just do this here. Let me see if that went correctly. Okay. Do one more thing and then we'll be ready to go. And I'm hopefully get a little faster at this too. I know takes just a second at the beginning. Okay. And last night, it was pretty active. This level usually is, so I'm hoping to find more of that today. But yeah, let me know in the chat if there's any audio issues or anything like that. But yeah, let's get going. I made some tweaks on the build. Oh yeah, look at that. We're already getting an invasion. I kind of have my weak sword I use right here, and I got one that's a knight sword instead of a banished knight, so I have the strength to use it, which is kind of fun. Because this is definitely For level 20 build, it's pretty overpowered, and I've mentioned this on my other 2 streams, but yeah, I use that weaker sword if the host is just like obviously not ready for the this kind of invasion. Because a lot of times they'll have like really overpowered hosts, and you kind of need every advantage, but that's there in case it's just not going to be fun for either of us with like a really hyper-powered build. So okay, and I think I already hear them. Perfect. Nice. I'm not sure if they've already killed the dragon or not. That's probably what they're here for. You know, I don't... I like that they're both wearing the imp heads, actually. That's kind of cool. I think the cat one increases your intelligence. I don't know what this other guy's is wearing. I think that might be the strength one. I can't remember. But oh, yeah, that's kind of cool. He's probably wearing that to allow him to use the spells better. I don't know. Kind of fun. I've always wanted to do kind of like a cosplay or like some kind of matching thing with a friend, you know. Play through the game like 2 godskin apostles or something like that, or snag over here real quick. That I could really use some lightning stuff in here. Oh boy. I really got to get better at not getting blendered. There were a couple times last night where I'm sure I could have won, but man, it can be kind of tough when you get. I mean, obviously, I'm not on the ropes right now or anything. Like, if these guys were doing more damage, though, I would have got stun locked there and probably died. Especially if this was like a meta invasion. So. Spaced him pretty well, but I think I've got him. Ah! Well, now he knows I have that. On a side note, that's one of the coolest spells in the game there. Carrion Slicer. I think it's cool they've added so many spells that you can, you know, you could be a wizard and use no melee weapons and still have quite a few spells that could get you through the game, and I think that's something cool about what they've done here. He's done that twice now. He's doing really good at protecting his phantom there. Nice. I can't remember what this imp head does. I think a lot of them increase some stat, and I'm just kind of curious. Oh yeah, me too. Especially when people spam lightning strike. It's really difficult to roll correctly, and it's got crazy range. Let's see here. Just for fun, I'm gonna try to use a halberd. It really is. Excuse me. We might be running into a little bit of net error here. Can't tell if we have a bad connection, but he's doing pretty good. This is definitely a weapon I want to become more proficient at, because when used right, I mean, the halberd is incredible at roll catching and chasing down people. The timing's a little different than what I'm used to, but there we go. It's a good fight. Good way to start it, honestly. Yeah, no, but what's it even called? I think it's Thunderbolt. Yeah, Thunderbolt is really hard to dodge, and it's like The range is always a little further than I think it's going to be on that. So it's a pretty good one to have in your pocket, if, especially if, you know, someone is playing pretty far away from you and they're low on health. Though it's like one of the best finishers, I think. And I mean, lightning affinity is just so good at low levels. Nice. I mean, Sunday night. It's a good time to play, I guess. I'm getting some good ones already. And I apologize for all the throat clearing. I need to get a glass of water in a second. Woo. Oh, nice. Wow. I mean, talk about a great time to be spawned in. I think we might just get him. We almost just won right there. Actually, I gotta see if I can... Wow, that's over, I think. Actually, I think this other guy might be the host on the wizard here. Okay, yeah, that was the turtle finger. Good. I usually don't like to go for the host first, but that was just too perfect. Okay, so I have a feeling this guy is going to stay back and do that the whole time, so I'm just going to have to take that into account. Yeah. Not the most fun gameplay, I have to say. If you're just doing that, but it's also something I need to, you know, learn how to take it, you know, take advantage of learning it now, because it happens. Okay. Barbaric Roar. He's actually got some really cool fashion going on. I'm not sure what his... I think it might be the Vagabond armor. That looks kind of cool with the axe and his... It looks like he's... It's kind of hard to tell because he's like orange, but he looks kind of cool. You don't see a lot of people play without helmets, and it's actually kind of a cool look. I'm getting a feeling that this guy is really squishy. I'm going to use my underpowered sword right now. I think that it might not be even fun. Wait, throat cleaning. Throat clearing. Oh. My throat clearing. Yes, I have cleared my throat a lot tonight. There it is again. Okay, you know, if he's going to be running, I actually don't think I'm going to be using this weapon. Just because, you know, these running ones are always a bit tricky. It's hard to know what exactly to do, but I'm going to... I went a little too early. You can run for a long time in this game, and the this kind of thing didn't happen as often in Dark Souls. Just oh well, here we go though. He's actually coming up to...
He deserves punishment.
Yeah, like, I mean, if you're gonna... He might just jump off the edge, though, actually. I have a sense... I think he might have seen the fog wall that's created for him. Okay, he's now in range. Oh my goodness, I thought it was running still. Oh, he's summoning his friend again. Okay, I want to see if I can, Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll fight his friend one more time. Let me just whittle his life down a little bit. I'm going to make him a little more scared, and then... It's just, you know, the aggression just vanishes when they're alone sometimes, where it's like... They've been spamming spells at you, and then... Oh, okay, good. I thought I might have killed him there. I'll fight his guy one more time. It's just so funny. It's like, there he is again. Old Man Johnson back from the dead. That's actually his name. That's actually awesome though. Sometimes when I hear people's names in this, I'm like, man, I gotta come up with a better name. Let's look. Big man till the barb is... Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. Old Man Johnson is... Let's try again. Yeah. The one-handed moveset is so much better for chasing down on a greatsword. I think he was just gonna backstab me. I think he almost looked. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna switch up my. I think they've pretty much got my that weapon down. I don't think he'll expect this. Nice, looks like we just had another viewer pop in, so welcome if you did. Oh wow, okay, summoning another guy. I might regret keeping him alive, honestly, but we'll see. I need to get... Oh good, this one didn't work. But I need to get better at, like, handling games anyways. And I really apologize if that throat clearing is, like, super loud. I don't know if it's allergies or just, like, a little bit of a sore throat, but...
Kiwi grabbing your Kobol's game.
Okay, we got him again, so... Oh, and this guy's trying to summon somebody else, too. Okay. It's been fun, Otomar, but I think our duel must end here, you or I. That was fun. Looks like... Oh, I might have just had someone else pop in, so welcome if you're new here. I mean, I'm new here too. This is like my third stream, so... just trying to get good. Pee-wee grabbing your coat. Yeah, I just noticed that comment. Yeah, it was only when the other guy was attacking me that he kept on trying to backstab me, so... And honestly, I mean, with the like tiny amount of damage he was doing, I almost don't blame him for it, but it did get... That was kind of annoying. Wow. I probably sound like a broken record, but I'm always like amazed at how quick the invasions are at this level and in this game. With playing Dark Souls and stuff, like, it's so hit and miss now. Dark Souls 3. So cool to play a FromSoft game while it's new and still, I mean, being made. I mean, the DLC is going to be coming out soon. Oh yes, I love my Stormveil invasions. I kind of, for some reason, I always like to go with the Claymore in here. I think it's because there's so many.
At level. Crazy.
Yes, they really are constant. I tried to play at my 125 build earlier today, and like it wasn't like dead by any means, but it was like much less frequent, and it was probably out of like 8 invasions that one of them was just people exploring. The other ones were people just right before a boss fight, because I think the biggest flaw with this game's PvP is that you can't invade someone until, you know, they summon a co-operator. So usually people are doing that right before a boss. So you just get these invasions where you get sent to a world and then it's like right before they're in the boss arena. I think at these lower levels people are, you know, exploring with their friends and just trying to kind of get their builds started, so it's a lot more active. I wish I'm trying to find like a good level where you're not like this grossly overpowered twink. You know, because like that guy right there, he's not doing a whole lot of damage, but And this is why I use the Claymore right here, is because there's so many like narrow alleyways in the Stormveil enemies. Oh boy. Oh, I'm dead. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that didn't kill me. Holy smokes. Jeez. I don't know if they coordinated that or not, but that was insane. I don't want to get trapped in there. Holy crap. Oh, I'm dead.
I
That
would like
poison's
you
got
could
me.
invade people when they used a rune arc like in DS3 when you re-embered up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, I think that would be the simplest solution. Like, just make it like Dark Souls 3. I don't know why they didn't. I think that was like such a good balance of, like if you're not don't use a rune arc or an ember, like if you really didn't want to do PvP, you didn't have to, but there was like that penalty, so there was kind of an incentive to use it. But with that came the risk of invasions and stuff, which was just so fun because, yeah. Like, I think that if they were to change that, I think that, it would be so much funner. And there'd be so many more invasions, too. That's the other thing. Like, the amount of, like, players who use rune arcs is so much more than the people who are using a Furl Calling Finger Remedy and then summoning a Phantom, and then, the only other ones are the ones who use a Taunter's Tongue. But, like, it feels weird that it doesn't really feel like an invasion when they've invited you in. Like, a Taunter's Tongue is just inviting somebody in. It felt a lot cooler, like, the fear that you'd feel when you're playing, like, Dark Souls and somebody's, you get invaded, like, at the worst possible time. It's just, like, it was part of the the memories of that game, I think. So, I don't think they're going to change it in this one, unfortunately. I just can't imagine. I mean, such a core mechanic they have, and like they might update it. The game has done so well that I don't know if they really have an incentive to do it. And I'm sure there's like a design choice in that way, but it really, like, there's already so many advantages for hosts in Invasions, to the point where adding just like the cooperator being like a prerequisite just feels kind of like excessive, I think. And then it kind of forces you to, unless you're really good, like it kind of does force you to make these like crazy optimized builds just to even like break even. And I am having trouble finding them. I think they might be, I wonder if they're up there. No, I bet they are. Kind of forget you can go up there.
I have trauma from the courtyard.
Oh yeah, you talking about a Moongrim or the knight, the guy in there, the guy who's in here. I think if that's what you're talking about, yeah. We all kind of have like this PTSD from him. Yeah, that's the one. That guy can jump off a cliff, honestly. I think everyone's first playthrough, that was just like the worst thing ever. Yeah, the parry god. Can't remember if I drank my Britvic, I probably should. Okay. Not loving this. Oh good, I'm gonna hide behind some people here. Get this off, there we go. Oh no. They might be going to fight the boss now. I feel like one of them's going to pop out. Oh, they're all standing here. Wow, that almost looks like an RPG scene. Like we've got your, like the wizard and the swordsman and the hunter type look here. It seems like they like to stick together too. I think It's really tricky when they all hang together like this. Do some just AoE stuff there.
They are playing the scenario smart.
Yeah, they're very much not wanting to separate. I mean, I guess it's smart. It's also really tricky there. Okay, he's frostbitten. That's good. They are a little bit passive though even when they're together, which is nice. I might I might need to knock on wood though with that because I think it's like they heard me. Okay. Oh boy, that guy does damage. That blasphemous blade build he's got. Alright. Oh. And I just lost power on my TV. 1 second. That was crazy. My screen just went black for a second. That's terrifying. I didn't know that could happen. I think it might be a short in the plug. Okay, I'm not sure how I survived that. Crap, but I have to go all the way back. Wow. I just hope they don't go and try to fight the boss now. Oh, and I think we might have another couple watchers, so thanks for watching Elden Ring late at night. Trying to kill a 3-man team before they go to the boss. Oh, I don't even know if they're trying to go to the boss. It looks like they're just waiting here for me. So, let's see. Honestly, I'm going to go with the old trusty Knight's Greatsword with Piercing Fang. I just think it's so good, and like, just try to play smart and not get hit like that. Okay. Oh boy. They do not want to separate. There's this one thing I've done a couple times where you get out a warming stone and just do this, and it makes them not want you to heal. So we'll see if it lures them out. It also heals them, but sometimes you can separate them. Hope I don't fumble it though. This is good. I think it made them a little more aggressive. And they don't know it was my last one either, so maybe they'll think I can just do that if they don't. Oh my gosh. Landing a hit would be great right now. It's actually a really good life hack. I'm gonna have to remember that though. Get some more stones, because they they really didn't like that I was gonna passively heal. Oh my gosh. The range on that is absolutely insane too. Victory seems unlikely right now, but sometimes you can get one out here if they like. That's good, that's good. Good, he's a little bit on the ropes now. Come on, come on. He's gonna run back and heal though. I'm out of stamina. Dang. Darn. And he's all healed up now. My goodness, these guys like to stay together. Like, I mean, you run into that, but this is pretty, like, they do nothing until you're there, and they're all together, and then they all just absolutely try to blender you. So now I'm out of my weapon art stuff, so I'm just going to try to go for pure damage, and I think my lightning one is going to do more damage than anything else.
Silver attack range.
Whew. Okay, let's see. Oh, I did not even see that. Oh, I almost just died right there. Not knowing the level. Wow, that was lucky. You know, one of these guys, I mean, I don't know how much healing he has, but he's almost died a couple times. If I can just kill one of them, I think it might be manageable, but they're really sticking together here. Amazed that worked. there are streamers who handle this kind of thing so effortlessly, and it's actually incredible to see that, because managing it is actually so much more difficult than it looks. I mean, this is a lot of attacks all at once. I'm not this good yet. Yeah. Oh, and the teabagging. Lovely. Okay, and my screen just bumped something again. I'm gonna have to figure out. I might just need to get a new screen, because this one has blacked out at me right at the end there.
The fact you've gone this long though alludes to skill.
Appreciate that. Yes, that I am glad that one went as long, because I think a couple months ago that would have ended a lot quicker for me. So I appreciate that. Alrighty, let's see here. I'm thinking in group scenarios like that. Like, I have a lot of great swords. I might need to get another weapon class that can kind of deal with that better, though. The halberd's pretty good with, like, flaming strike. It has a couple good, like, wide attacks that can attack multiple people, but yeah, it's tricky. Oh, nice. I don't know what just hit him. Oh yeah, the giant did there. Look, this guy's alone, huh? Oh, well, there it is. I'll take away. Thank you, giant.
Hey!
Giant's my best helper there. I think one of the trickiest things with, like, big teams, and knowing what, like, how to fight them and stuff, is how patient to be, and, like, if you need to lure them out, and how long to wait, because it's like, you don't want to just be, like, waiting all night for them to come get you, but you also don't want to be walking into their, their three-man blender. So that's one thing I've been wondering about, is, when to aggress and when to kind of let it happen, like let them come to you. So it's a little bit of a balance.
Spacing is so hard for me, and timing too.
Yeah, same. That's kind of I agree. Spacing, timing rolls. There's so many weapon types in this game that in order to, like, dodge them all, you kind of have to be you have to be very dialed in. It takes a lot of concentration and a lot of know-how of the game. That's something I think that I'm still learning about, because, like, the twin blades have multiple attacks, so if you're, you can't just kind of base it on when people are it looks like they're about to attack, because you don't know if there's going to be, like, another follow-up, or, yeah. Which is actually maybe an advantage of using more weapon classes. I kind of stick to a few that I like, but I think if I became more familiar with more, it might actually help me fight against them too, because I'll be more familiar with what moves or what. Something I've kind of thought about. Let's see. I don't know exactly where they are. This might be a situation for this. I don't use it a whole lot, but I think we're pretty low here. Yeah, but, like, if you look at the best streamers, man, they can space so well. Like, it's crazy. Sometimes, like, their character too, with the movements that they do, they look like they're moving faster than you're able to move, but they're just actually just that good at like spacing and stuff. Okay, I think we're probably closer up here, so I think we made the right call. We will see. And tonight's stream might not be super long just because my TV has, or like my monitor here has twice blacked out. I've had it for a while. It looks pretty good. It's just that like it's happened before, but not for a while.
20 build though. Not sure what yet, but probably elemental like you were saying yesterday. What is the best build for managing multiple fighters? In your opinion?
Oh, that's a great question. So I think with a level 20 build, you're pretty limited on your stats. So you're gonna be able to like what I did on mine. I'll actually so I have 1 point that I've added to strength, and that makes me have 11 strength as a vac. No, oh yeah, that's right. I started as a wretch, or what do they call it in this? Yeah, I think it's the wretch class. And what that does is, oh my gosh, I did. Speaking of timing, I missed that timing. Oh boy. So I put 1 point into my health, into strength as a wretch, which gives me 11 strength. But with the Radagon's Source Seal, I have 16 strength and then 15 dex. And 16 is what I need for all the weapons on this build. And then the 15 dex is also enough. And so that allows me to put literally every other point into health, which is just so important. And then I just use, like, you know, of course, elemental weapons, because at lower levels, they don't actually scale very well, but they do have that great base damage. Oh, these guys are gonna wreck. Yeah. Oof. I didn't play that one too well. That guy was scary. The double. Yeah, but I think that, I'll show you my stats actually here in a second, because I really, really enjoy how this one came out. And it's so active, as you can see. But yeah, I think that, wow, the best weapons and builds for groups. I think that Flaming Strike is honestly really good for groups. It's one I don't use enough. I actually rearranged my weapons, so I have a weapon with Flaming Strike on there. Waves of Darkness is really, really good too. That is one I have not gotten on this build, because that's something you have to beat a really late boss with, a really, really tough boss for. It's like the Estelle Stars of Darkness, like the most powerful version of him. But here's the stats though right here. So I've got 33 vigor with the Source Seal, which is really high for level 20. That's why I chose Wretch, is because all I had to do was put 1 point into strength, and then I've got, you know, 15 endurance, 16 strength, 15 dexterity, and 33 vigor. Because that is early levels. Your health goes up so much with investing into vigor. So yeah, I would say though, I mean, your build probably has to have Flaming Strike on it. It's kind of a meme at this point that if you're playing low level PvP, you're gonna use Flaming Strike, but it's so good and it adds that flat damage increase that you don't really have to worry about scaling. I really don't use it as much as I should, like I said though, because I think I get kind of OCD about fire being weaker in certain scenarios. So, you know, I mean, even right now I might even... We're with a group, and we're not in the rain. I'm going to try it right now, actually. Yeah, but if you're doing a level 20 build, you probably want to start out as a Wretch, because they start at level 1. That's why I chose them. Because you're not going to be wasting any points into, like, stats that you're not going to use. So the lowest level builds, if you do them right, I think Wretch is going to be your best bet, because you can just put so much more into health from level 1 to 20. Okay, perfect. I think he's fat. Oh, that's cool. He's doing a Yuria cosplay there, I think. I mean, hey. Flaming Strike for the win there. Where is the... Oh. Me asking where the host is. Literally every guy in this whole place is attacking him. Oh no. Oh boy. Okay. I thought it was done. Oh boy, he's fat rolling. I feel so bad. I'm gonna use this sword. Gotta use the noob sword. And he's doing like hardly any damage, so... I don't even know if he has the stats to wield that. It's a cool, cool weapon set though. The kite shield and longsword looks great. Yeah, so this right here is that unupgraded Knight's Occult Greatsword. Worst weapon I have on purpose, so that I don't feel as bad.
Love the respect.
Oh, yeah, appreciate that. I just think that, yeah, if someone's just getting into PvP and they get absolutely dunked on, they're
Me
not
too.
going to want to, yeah, they're not going to want to keep playing. So, I mean, it happened. I remember on the High Wall of Lothric in Dark Souls 3, you'd sometimes run into the twinks and you just thought, wow, I must just suck at PvP, but the truth is you just weren't ready for any kind of invaders that had that kind of gear. So, and I mean, they're usually pretty skilled too. It's just that, yeah. One thing I wish is that, like today I was trying to do some invasions at a higher level, and it just was not very active, and I wasn't able to do a lot of actual fighting because everyone was getting like summoned for actual boss fights. So I would like to get more into the meta levels, or even just a little higher than this, but you know, because it's hard to know exactly if it's like how you're improving if you do have like just a stronger, more optimized build. So that's one thing I want to find kind of the sweet spot. Maybe there's a little bit of a like mid-level build, like a level 60 build, where you're not as like grossly like I have like all 6 of my, well, 12 of my flasks, then I've got 2 in my blue flask place, so, and then they're fully upgraded. So I've got all my flasks upgraded and stuff like that. Just like that alone is a huge advantage. Stuff like that.
What levels do you like for what reasons? Have you tested out different ones?
I have. I think level 60 is actually really good. I really like it because it's like, it's you know, it's the middle build, and it gets you a lot of like Raya Lucaria invasions and Liurny of the Lakes, which are just cool locations too. It seems pretty active, and that's what I'm working on right now. I really want to make it completed, because you're also going to run into ganks and you really need to be ready for it, so I don't want to use it before it's like actually good. But there's that one, level 60. I hear level 90 is good. And for each of these you also have to like have your upgraded weapons to a certain level. So what I've heard is that if you're level 60 you want plus 12 normal weapons and then plus 5 somber weapons. That's what I hear from most people. For this build I've heard, the one I'm at, level 20, like 30-ish, a lot of people do, is you want plus 3 normal, plus 1 somber. So that's really important because that'll lock you out of stuff if you don't do it that way. And you have to be really careful not to talk to like Rajier and get his rapier, because if he gives you the plus 8 rapier, you are going to be, it's now going to count you as a plus 8 like weapon character, basically, however to put that. So that can easily ruin your build if you get one of those weapons. There's also a guy who invades you who drops a plus 8 halberd, and that will just completely mess up your low level build. So you don't want that. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I want to try level 20 like this. Level 20 is super active, like as you're seeing. But like this, like the difficulty is like that did so little damage that like I'm not really growing as much as I probably could be. It's really hard to know. Like, yeah, like if it's me like playing well, or if it's just the character being overpowered. So that's kind of one thing I want to try, is to find a spot where I can kind of do both, where it's active but it's not just like crazy different. But yeah, so I'm gonna try. I think level 60. I had a character doing that at one point. I think I ended up leveling them up though. But for at level 60, it seemed pretty active. And I'm sure that level like 150 is active too. I might have just caught it at a bad time, but in my experience, it seems like a lot more people are like fighting bosses that like endgame bosses and stuff. So they're summoning their friends right before the fight. So like today I was trying to get any kind of fight in and it was like nothing was happening. Nice, he's got some healing. You know what? I think this guy was one-handing his katana earlier. I think that he doesn't have the strength to, or something, because, or he's buffed. I can't tell, because now he's actually doing a little more damage. I'm not sure what happened, but it's definitely some difference here.
I notice you do a lot of waiting to strike.
Oh yeah, I guess so. I feel like waiting is good, and it's also
I tend to mash the trigger too much.
yeah, I've definitely had that tendency of like just attacking. One thing with this low level, I mean, my endurance bar is not huge, and I use like, they're not the biggest weapons, but they are great swords. So I really am trying to work on managing my stamina. It's probably one of my biggest weaknesses still, but it's getting a little better at it. He's actually playing really well. I mean, I think if he was doing more damage... Oh nice, he has quite a bit of essence. Get back to that. Nope.
I am very guilty of running out of stamina.
Yes, I think we all are guilty of that at times. Especially because with Elden Ring, like, it's interesting, you don't really, because your stamina isn't used until you're in combat, I kind of feel like it's actually harder to tell how much you have at times. Like, I think in the other games when you always were using stamina, like even when you weren't in combat, it kind of almost forced you to, oh good, that was that roll catch chain with the running heavy of a
I
great
can't roll
sword.
more than I need to.
Yes, the right there actually, speaking of panic rolling, roll catching is just, you know, of course when you're rolling, immediately just spamming it, there is a set like frame, there's a set amount of frames that's taking up, because there's the stun and then there's the roll. And so if someone is just panic rolling, and if someone knows how to roll catch, right there I did it well, but I'm not always good at that. But if you time it right, you can just always get them at the right time. So if you like wait just like even just a split second before your next roll, a lot of times you can get away from them, and you can avoid an attack, and then also of course gain some space, because if you're getting stunned, you're also not going to be able to move away from them. So it's really fun in that way. Like, I think that that's one of the biggest things I'm trying to do too, is that if someone is roll catching me, you want to, like, you know, if someone's chasing you and attacking you, you just want to click roll because that's your iframes. But if they know what they're doing, they're going to be able to punish you. So if you just split, like, wait for just a second and then roll, they'll probably miss one of their attacks, and then you can then have the chance to roll again because you haven't been stunned. So it's really tricky though. It's hard to do in the moment. It takes a lot of a lot of practice, I think. It also takes a lot of practice to learn those timings. Yeah, absolutely, stagger. And a lot of times, if you actually just wait and look at the weapon animation, because every weapon's going to have like different attack timings and windups. And if people know their weapon really well, they can punish you endlessly for panic rolling. But yeah, if you like can actually watch when the weapon is going to attack you, you just roll when that happens more. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's like if you're just getting roll caught. Oh, this guy's bowing. You might want to. Yeah, roll catching is still something I'm learning a lot about. But yeah, stagger your rolls though. It'll usually help you. So I'm gonna bow to them. That guy's voice on the left there was really funny. I don't know what voice type that was. It's like, aye. Oh, this guy's just gonna listen. You know, I respect that. Let's see what kind of damage he does, and then I'm just gonna by default use this sword that's kind of weak, because they are really like, man. Oh yeah, I chose the right one. I think we have about similar damage. In fact, for this one, I'm going to take off some of the better talismans I have. Some of the armor there. I think that might help us be a little bit more even in the damage we're giving. I didn't need to take off my trick mirror talisman, I just realized. I wonder if he's going to like do like a no heal thing too. I feel almost bad about that though, because I am regen. I'm using my physic and regenerating health, so full health again. Oh, that roll catch. It almost has, or that, not even the roll catch, I'm just talking about that. That running attack, it goes so far back to, like, it's just such a wide area of effect. You know what I really should do, is what I'm realizing, is I should also do more of like the Coliseum duels, because I think that's where you can really learn like where your weaknesses are and stuff. Like this is really fun to kind of duel and get the timing down, because you know you're not just being overwhelmed with projectiles and stuff. You're actually just kind of learning spacing and stuff. Really a very honorable fight. Wow. Like, that host is just sitting there. A lot of times they jump in when their phantom starts to die, but this is actually really fun. DLC crazy. That's a funny name. I've seen a lot of DLC names right now. I love how everyone's just going crazy right now, collectively, for the DLC. You know, that's probably one reason why it's so active, is because everyone's getting their builds ready, starting new ones and stuff for the, you know, bring a new character to the DLC that they've test the new weapons out with and stuff. Nice. That was a good extra roll we did there. For backside, I think. Good, I think he's out of healing and then down to his physic. Oof. GG, that was very much an honor duel there. Face reveal too of my character here. I like to do let's see here. Kind of a creepy, like, red-eyed phantom there. Okay. This guy wants to duel now. I think we have another duel. This is kind of fun. You know what? Let's do this. I'm just gonna leave him some rune arcs and leave, eh? He was chill. Maybe he'll see these items I left him.
Runs.
Yeah, exactly. Runs. It's like half the invasion, I feel like. It's like just chasing them down at the end, but... Maybe I was too nice at the end of that one, but he'd been chill and let me just fight his phantom. Okay. Let's see. I really like this Crimson Seed Medallion. Pretty much lets me fully heal. Let's look. What did I have on? That should do it. Yep. Yeah, I really want to make another build though. I want to make like a little bit of a higher level one. Um, I don't know if they'll be as active as this. This is like so instant with the invasions. Okay, so I'm pretty close to the action, I think. Yes. Melanie. Is it a Melania build? No, it's just Melanie. I think this person's alone. Okay, I get the sense that they are wanting to fight, that they're ready for it. Let me see how they... Yeah, they look like they know what they're doing. Oh yeah, and they're pretty powerful, so I think I'm going to use actually a good weapon. I wonder if the lack of armor is a choice, like the light rolling.
Light roller.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, and I summon it looks like. Oh, that does like triple the damage. Alright, I'm gonna eat over. Oh my gosh, that might kill me. Oh my gosh. That scared me. I did not realize how far that fall was. You know, I have some regen going. I'm not really in a rush. Let's see if they come down here. Sounds like they're actually just killing the PvE up there. And actually, speaking of light rolling, a build I'm super excited to do is a level 137 build. And it has 54 strength and like 60 endurance, so it's got like the caps you need, but it also has, wait, what did I say? 54 strength and 60 health, 60 vigor, and then it would have 51 endurance. And I found that a really good armor set that's pretty much looks like this, and you would light roll with it. So you'd have 51 poise while light rolling, and I really want to try it out because I think having that like pretty decent defense while also light rolling would just be crazy. Okay, another hunter's been summoned. Alright. That's where I might be out of my league. That guy just fell. Nice. One down. There might be another one in here, though. I think I'm going to need a faster weapon for this person. I'm starting to really love the Astok. It's like such a solid moveset, honestly. Like that. I don't think any of the other rapiers have that. Just a really good, like, oh, there's the hunter. I knew there was another one. Boy, oh
choice.
boy. You say weapon of, oh yes. That's a great weapon, honestly, to choose. Okay, I think that's what I'm gonna do again. Let's see. Yeah, the Astok also just looks really cool. I really want to like the Bastard Sword too, because it's kind of like a similar look. It looks kind of thin and like long, just like a cool long sword look, but it swings like it's made of like, I don't know, cast iron though. Like this Knight Greatsword, you know, just has such a cool moveset, but not a huge fan of the default Greatsword moveset. Okay. I'm not too familiar with Castle Morn, actually. Oh, that's right. I think this is the... Wait, is this where you go down? No. How would they have gone this direction? I just... Oh. Oh, there's the blue. It's a moon veil. Wait, is it? No, it's a Gucci. Good trade, okay. Oh. I thought that was a moonveil because of the unsheath, but I didn't realize there wasn't a magic beam that came out of it. Yeah, don't have a lot of stamina here. That is so much more damage, that's crazy. I'm just gonna try to pair me, I think, here. Fire Uchi? My gosh. Oh! Well, geez, I got way too comfortable with that one. GG, I guess. Wow. Yeah, I think that was a fire-infused Uchi Katana. I thought it was a Rivers of Blood for a second, but the Ash of War was the unsheath, so that was... Died a lot quicker than I thought I would. Shoot. And I'm going to take off my hoodie real quick. I'm actually burning up.
Fun fight.
Okay. That was a pretty fun fight, honestly. I feel like the host was really good at, I kind of wish I'd been able to have more time with them, facing them, because they seemed scary. Maybe it's just because they were naked. I think the naked hosts always scare me a little bit. Usually means they know what they're doing. Sometimes you just find them and you're like, why are you just not wearing armor and you're not even, like, you're not experienced to pull it off. Experienced enough to pull it off, I should say.
Ha ha ha.
Oh yes. This castle is probably the main reason though well, it's one of the main reasons I do a level 20 build. Huh, wait. I am not too... Let's see. I don't want to do something that'll make me not be able to go back. Oh, there they are. Okay. So glad I... Let's look. I think that's my entrance right there. That's a great spear. I think that's the Crucible Knight Great Spear. Crazy wind up on that thing. I don't think that shield can parry. And I gotta learn to punish healing better. Or before it heals, I should say. Okay, and I don't like that weapon art. I'm not gonna... Oh, I got a strength faith build, it looks like. It's kind of cool. Oh, light. That heart's almost really as bad. I wonder what level he is. I don't know how much faith that takes. But geez. I can scare the host just a little bit. Maybe he'll leave me alone for a second with this phantom. That was my bad. I should not have tried to heal right there. In the middle of his attacks, literally. Looks like he's got some resistances on now more. Wow, that was good. They haven't got the grace yet. You guys should get the grace first. Huh. I think that's the first time I've called it a grace and not a bonfire. Start to stick. Oh, him falling over might have just saved his life. I don't know why exactly it made him fall over. Might have been that he was in mid-jump, but that was really close. Good, he got the grace. That's good. I need to play not locked on more often because I think it's actually a lot of advantages to it, but not good. Not good enough yet. Okay. Lord Ordoxa. It's a character, is it? You know what? I'm not gonna do that. I think his host is out of healing now. Oh my gosh. Just the black flame blade, or the Malekith's black blade, I think. You know, way to go for the host, honestly. He's trying to protect his family, but he's like got no health. Guy might be nice. Okay. Oh yeah, he dropped 16,000 runes. I think that's must have been a pretty high level phantom there. Wait, where in the world did the host go though? He just made a run for it. There he is. Hello, sir. I'll use my weak sword. Well, it's not too weak. And he's got the grace. He'll be okay, right? Yeah. He's just booking it now. GG. That was a fun one. I always liked the Stormveil stuff.
So funny.
That's what that's what lightning strike is, or I always forget thunderbolt is for, I guess, is if people just start running. Respect for the host though, he defended his phantom there at the end even with low health. He just booked it. Oh boy. Let's see here. Forgetting where I have my hotkeys.
Always funny when they book it then get got by the NPCs.
Yes, exactly. When the PvE finishes them off, and it's just comedy gold. I think it was yesterday that the chasing the host, and he didn't use any healing, and then he just right as he healed, the tree sentinel guy just smashed him. The timer was so funny. This game has a lot of moments like that where it's just like Brutal,
You
but
could
so funny.
psychologically profile people by how they deal with invasions.
You know, that's actually a good point. I wonder if there's, yeah, like what kind of people run, what kind of people just spam like attack, what kind of people give up. They're like, yeah, that's interesting. I'm trying to remember what I do if I mean, I think that I probably used to run. Actually, I don't even remember because I've been really enjoying PvP, and I usually always try to fight, even if I get absolutely decimated. Um, One thing that it is always interesting when like the host will just like after like you kill their phantom, they just stand there and they just let you kill them, and it's just like it's so disappointing. I can get why they're doing it, but it's also just like, you know, why? Like you're playing, and I mean, if you're gonna die, you might as well, you know, die fighting. I guess that's how I've always thought it. Like,
Kinda
you
makes
know,
you feel
right?
sad.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like you just feel like a monster for killing him. So, okay, let's see here. Oh wow, they are on a mission. Oh, not this. I think this place will lock me out. Wait, what in the world? I'm not too familiar with this. Oh boy. I think that knight's might make short work of him. Wow, is he just gonna face trade that? Like, if it doesn't work the first 2 times, it's probably not gonna work there. Oh, there we go. Look at us. The Banish Knight duo. It's like, this is my dad. Your dad's gonna beat up your dad. My dad just beat up your host. It's actually terrifying to see how tall the enemies are in this game. Literally twice my height. Jeez. That was funny though. I mean, I literally was just like stabbing with the claymore there, using the strong thrust attack, and I out traded him twice in a row, and he just kept, you know, kept trying to attack with a scythe, like something different would happen. I guess that's how you learn that you get killed, and then you think, what didn't work there? I think I've done that twice. There we go. I'm really curious to like, I haven't really, I watched a little bit of one of my streams yesterday to see if like the audio was good, but I also started just like to watch me fight. It's so interesting to see yourself fight from an outside perspective.
Yeah,
Like,
those are tarnished whose grace has left their eyes.
yeah, those are tarnished whose grace has left their eyes. Oh, the ones who just give up fighting. Is that what you're saying? That's so sad. That's actually such a cool bit of lore too about like the grace in their eyes, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Where yeah, don't let the, it's kind of like the
They
version
be
of
gone
going
hollow.
hollow. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Going hollow. That's the equivalent of the tarnished going hollow. The grace left your eyes. I wonder if there's a catchy way to say that, like, don't you dare go hollow, like, don't let the grace leave your eyes. I'll have to think of a cool way to say that. I also know, like, literally nothing about the lore, so maybe there's a better way to... Oh boy. That was almost bad. Let's see... Oh, that was... Okay. And I mentioned it earlier, but this is why I always use the claymore in the Castle Morn. It's just because there's so many like narrow places like that, like the stairway.
Center gravity.
This here is just so
Reduvia.
good.
I was wondering when we DC that.
Oh, was that a Reduvia build? No, it is. Senior gravity. Yes. the real tarnished. The real Elden Lord is gravity, honestly. Okay, so let's see. That's the great part about elementals and stuff too. Like that shield blocks 100% of physical damage, but like if you have a fire infused claymore that's literally on fire, you don't just hold your shield up. Like it's not gonna block it. It's gonna block some of it. It's gonna block my physical damage, but I mean I don't know what kind of resistances the brass shield has, but like it's not gonna do much when you're that low health and someone has a sword that's on fire, unless it's a 100% fire resistant shield. I don't know if there's any in this game. But yeah, Reduvia is, I haven't seen a lot of Reduvias, and they're actually like, I think Reduvia always scares me. Like, its Ash of War is just so aggressive. Like, you can be bled so fast from it, and the range is actually crazy, and the speed that you can just do the little attacks is actually wild. So let's see here. Maybe we'll start with the halberd this next invasion. I really need to get to know this weapon better, because like at its best, the halberd is so good. The Banished Knight halberd, I should specify, is really good at chase downs. You know, and I think that's the thing I'm struggling with most is, you know, when I'm using the great sword, Knight's great sword or claymore, I get them down to a certain amount of health, and then they roll away, and I don't punish them well enough. I also need to get better at hard swapping to it, so I can just switch to it and then chase him down real quick. So it might be beneficial for me to start with it. Nice. Another Stormveil invasion. This spear is actually great for here too. Oh. Is he alone? Is there a phantom? Oh, there's the phantom. I don't want to just kill him and then... Let's see. Jumping is so weird when you're locked on sometimes. Okay. Got a wizard here. Got some. That's going to do quite a bit of damage on that team. That. Oh yeah, that chase down, like that's crazy. Not that he was running specifically, but the just the timing and the reach on this weapon pushes people off so much quicker, I think, than... Does he know he's like almost about to die? Maybe I should have let him heal, but I mean, you gotta learn that. Jeez. Someone with a big long spear is standing there when it's literally on fire, and you're just swinging, and you got low health. It's like, you know, get your health up first. Yeah, I'd say that the Banished Knights one was a success there. And it honestly looks so cool. I actually really like the look of this weapon. Like, it's just so... I really like the weapons that, like, are pretty historically accurate. Like, this is something that isn't super unreasonable in life. I don't know if it actually is historically accurate, but it's in the realm of, like, realism. I'm not a super big fan of, like... I think all my weapons are actually pretty... I mean, this one's probably the least reasonable, but even that's, like... It's not grotesquely, like, unrealistic. Let's see if we can get a couple good ones here. I'll probably be heading to bed here in, like, I don't know, half hour-ish, maybe. I do have work tomorrow. That took a gigantor nap today, though, so I'm feeling pretty awake, but I might have drank that a little early. No, I didn't. It was just on time. Oh, this guy has like the Confessor starting stuff. Yeah, these guys are gonna... Let me get my weak sword out, because I think these guys are using... Did I just die? Oh my gosh. I can't believe... Okay, good. I think that... Okay, he loves his shield. See, I think he should hopefully learn that this thing goes through shield. Guy sneaking up on me. Got my little NPC who won't notice it if you're crouching. It's so funny. Let's see. Yeah, he loves his shield. Okay. That was me just spamming R1 to see if I would, what the? That's like a short window. I also just learned that, like, piercing things, I suppose, and, like, impaling throws can actually break shield guard. I did not know that was a factor. I mean, it makes sense. It just, like, I didn't think about that, because knowing that you damage the person through the shield, I didn't even think about the fact that it also causes the stamina consumption, which makes it even cooler, honestly. I mean, it's the first time I ever experienced that. Wow, that animation looked brutal, the death animation. Gosh. That was like... I don't know what it was about that. That was terrifying. That death animation. Is he fat rolling? Oh my gosh. I mean, the Vagabond class does actually start out fat rolling, which is kind of interesting. It almost feels like a callback to the Dark Souls 1 where you chose the Knight class, you started out fat rolling. Kind of interesting. I don't know if it was supposed to be reminiscent of that, but very interesting. What would be kind of fun, I'm realizing, is to use a shield than a Lordsworn's. You know, oh, I wish I had like an underpowered longsword, actually. Maybe I'll have to do that. But I would really like to land like a parry, because I'm terrible at parries and I'm trying to get better at them. Good, that doesn't do crazy damage, it's fine. It is cold infused though, so there's going to be that factor. Ah, see, yeah. I'm really outing myself right now as my lack of parry timing, honestly. But let's see here if I can... He's seen the parry though, he's seen me attempt it, so... Look at that, the fat run is... That cape is so bulky too. It just looks kind of funny, like this whole situation. Oh man, I just feel so... It's like, what are you gonna do at that point? Okay, good game. Celebrate with my tree sentinel man there.
Going for a jog.
Yeah, going for a jog. Yeah. That's what the animation looks like. It's like this. It's the fat jog. Alright, let's do this. Man, Sword and Shield's kind of fun. I mean, like, I don't think I'm good at it at all, as far as, like, knowing the moveset and really what the strengths are, but it's such a cool idea just to do be like Sword and Shield. Such a classic look, so I might attempt it on this one, but I'm a little worried. Oof. I'm gonna give it a shot at least at the beginning. I can't promise I'll stick with it if I'm start to get demolished or something like that, but I want to give it a shot. It looks so cool. And I really haven't usually thought that. Like, I used to just like the look of the two-handed sword or the even like the spear and halberd look, but it's kind of satisfying just having like a classic character with a sword and shield. Like a sword and board, as they say. Okay. Let's see, I think he might be... Is he alone? Nope, they're never alone. Got catch flame. Just gonna run along here. Ooh, that's a little close to... Look at this. terrifying. I sometimes forget just like what goes in the wild. It's crazy. Oh boy, I almost just committed my biggest mistake. Getting fallen down. Nice. You know, my one of my weaknesses is that I just lose the host. Like as soon as their phantom's dead, I wasn't even looking. He's close by because he's not on my compass, but I don't. He's gone. I'm gonna check here. This is probably where he's at, right? No, it's not even like lit yet. But he's still not on my compass. Like, am I following him? Okay, he's that direction. Okay, that is helpful. I do love the compass in this game, actually, for Invasion. It's like, oh yeah, he's definitely up there. I hear him, I think.
Without fail, they disappear.
Yes, they do. Always. Oh my goodness, this is kind of confusing. Okay, I don't think he's been up here because this guy's still chilling. I swear I hear him somewhere. Oh, he's probably below me. Oh, there he is. Okay, wait. I know I said I'd keep that, but this will be perfect wake up for him. Jeez. It's not going good. He's just running so fast. You know what? At this point, I mean, I could probably just sit back and watch. Because he has woken up the whole castle. Did he just die? Oh my gosh. Dang it. And, you know, I just noticed I have gathered 374,000 runes. And I would have to watch it back to see who dropped that many, but... like... wow. I don't know what phantom did that. Maybe it's just been steadily building up, but I don't know if there was like a jump there. That's crazy. I've always wondered too how the phantoms like just how they scale them down. So if you have like a level, 10 friend who just started out the game, and then if you're like level like 200 and they summon you, obviously like scales you down, but I don't know what exactly that does. Like, does it make your damage be equivalent to like a plus like 3 weapon, or does it make your health like, is it consistent with just your health? Like, does your armor do less resistance? I wondered how that works, because they obviously aren't doing like level 200 damage, because if they did that, I'd be getting 2-shot like every time. But just something I've wondered, because they do seem more tanky. It seems like their resistances are a lot higher, so not sure how that works. If it's anything else like FromSoft's mechanics, it's probably like rocket science. Learning about like poise and how it works. It's like crazy. Oh my gosh. Wow, this thing is actually so good at chasing people down. That's incredible. Say don't die, is that his name? I hope I'm not ruining a no death run. But I mean, no death run 101 is you don't play online, so I guess I can't really feel bad about that. I learned that mistake very quickly when I was trying to do a Dark Souls no death run. It's the people are the wild card that you run into there. He hasn't healed, so I almost feel like I can't. I'll heal if he does. I don't know if he's out of healing or if he's doing it by choice, but or by principle. Nice. Oh, wow. I freaking love this weapon. A little cheer there. Yeah, this is becoming my one of my favorite weapons. I chose it actually because it's only weighs 8 units. And this is like a really obviously limited stat build. I kind of did it just as like, okay, this is a pokey weapon that's like within my weight range for this build, but I am really enjoying that. It's like does so much better than I had a rapier in the same spot there yesterday actually, and it wasn't doing a lot of good for me. Like I had it cold infused, I had like Stormblade on it, um, but it's so short that I don't think it was doing me any favors. I kept the Estoc though because it's got that range on it, and it's good for chase downs. It's just that, man, this thing is crazy, especially when it's buffed. It's also a side note. So I'm playing on PS4, and I have not made the leap to a PS5 yet because pretty much every game I want is on PS4. The only like the main reason I would want to get a PS4 at this point is for the loading times, but like they seem pretty reasonable in this game anyways. So like if I ever like got really into streaming, like if you know like this ever became like something I did more or like became more popular, I could see myself getting a PS5 just for the better load times. Did they not know I'm here?
Hey!
Did they not know I'm an enemy? I think that guy was at the nice. Thanks, PvE. That's all you. Oh, I thought I was going to an invasion. You know, maybe that load time would be worth it. The other thing I'm not 100% about is when you're trying to invade other worlds. See, if I just let it sit like this, like it's trying to invade it currently. Like I wonder if it would be the same amount of time. Like if I cancel it here, it usually like seems to work better if I do that and then go again. Because like let's see if this works this time. Yeah. See, I don't know if it would have been that quick otherwise. Kind of a chill vibe there. I'm liking this. This location is kind of the invasion hub right now. Just this, what's it called? Lake-facing cliffs. And I think I made it go to nighttime, just to kind of, I don't know. I really like the atmosphere there. Let's see. I haven't used the Knight's Greatsword in a second, and I just love this weapon. I think what I'm gonna do is start with this one.
Hey!
That's funny. It never gets old. Oh my gosh, this guy is dead. Dungus Mungus is his name. You know, I think this will get him. So sorry, Dungus. He's running around with like no HP. Okay, I think this might be a time for my weak sword. Oh my gosh, I need to get out of my menu faster. I forget I can just click start to do that. Is he just gonna keep taking that? Wow. What's his name? Let's see. Dungus Mungus. That's so funny. Oh yeah, I forgot about that little thing. My mind was blown when I figured out about that the first time. The little pillar that goes up there. I think that this over here might be... Where's the point where... I think this might have been in like the promotional stuff. In fact, these messages might say it. Yeah, build. Excuse me. Jumping required ahead. Yeah, but like this right here might have been that promotional image where it shows the Tarnished looking at it, like the lands between. It's so freaking cool. Like, just the design of the world, like both from a kind of a bird's eye view and like a distance, looks so good. But then also like the details of it just looks so good. Okay, Waypoint Ruins. I think this is where... Oh yeah, this is where you find Selin, actually. You fight the pumpkin guy and then go to her. I always forget about this place. It's like so tucked away. Okay. It's been a second since I did a 3-man gank. Let's look. These guys look like high-level phantoms, honestly. I mean, that guy's wearing like that. Oh, I mean, that actually didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. Okay. Okay, well that actually does kind of hurt. My goodness. Oh, wizards. Oh my goodness. Bro. Oh, if there was one spell to take out of the game, I swear it'd be that one. Like, ugh. so annoying. I have nothing good to say about that spell. It's just, like, so annoying. Is that guy still low? No, that one's low on health. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna just try to kill the host. I don't know if I want to kill 2 of those wizards while they're doing that. Actually, this is a 3-wizard team. This is terrible. And like, I have like nothing against wizards, but maybe a little bit against wizards. It's just like, it's when the wizard ganks. That's what it's just a special kind of frustrating sometimes. We're just overwhelming, like, my goodness. I have no stamina. I wonder what this guy's health is like, though. Okay, well, they're actually not as strong as I thought they'd be. I guess that shouldn't be surprising if they've got this kind of spells. Gosh, okay, that's another spell, by the way, that I'm gonna go walk off a cliff. Yes, that's what we wanted. Yes, hell yeah. Okay. What a relief. my gosh. This is becoming possibly my favorite PvP weapon.
Boom.
Yes. It's so satisfying. Oh my gosh, and here's the run. I swear half half the time in Invasions it's spent doing this. But yeah, that's a win right there in my book. Even if you like disconnected right now, that's I need to learn to be less afraid of just seeing the numbers. Oh my gosh, he's gonna go to the Knights Cavalry if he keeps this up. Wow, look.
Dante skip cardio.
Don't skip cardio, yeah. I wonder if I can get him from here. Ah! I'm trying to learn to switch my menu while I'm running. Like, is this fun? I don't get it. I don't get why people do this. I think that it's more fun for me, because I've got an objective. Like, this is just, like, buy time? I don't get it. Ah. Oh, goodness. Okay. I think we're in range, though. I think we got this now. That's such a strange emote. Like you're unnaturally leaning against nothing. I didn't really feel like bowing on that one. I got rid of my point down gesture, like from my menu, just because I started using
nice job.
it. Thank you, appreciate it. That I wasn't expecting to win that one for a second. Yeah, but like with I had my point down gesture in the menu, and then I found myself using it quite a bit, and I was like, you know what, like, maybe for some special occasions, but most of the time people are just trying to not die. It's when they're just, like, if they're using a glitch, I think, like, or just doing something to obviously, like, waste your time, I mean, for the latter, I still don't know if pointing down is always justified. In my book, I just feel like if you use it all the time, it kind of loses its significance. But yeah, if someone's doing like a glitch to win, like some of those like tumble buffs, or like I got killed by Death Blight buff on a weapon, and I'm pretty sure you can only do that through a glitch. It was like I can't remember what it's called. It was like one of the legendary weapons, but he did this thing where I think he had some kind of like incantation that you used at the same time. Not even sure how he did it, but he buffed his weapon with Death Blight, which was crazy because like even when you're rolling, you're building up Death Blight, and I'd never seen anything like it. So I looked it up and I was like, wait, is there a weapon with Death Blight buildup on it? And everything that came up sounds like it's just from a glitch. So not that I won that one, but if I had, I would have pointed down on that guy. Like, that's crazy. Literally, like, glitching out a game to win is oh my gosh, I almost just died closing out of my menu. See, that's one more reason just to and they start fighting the boss. It's one more reason just to use the start button to close out of the menu, apparently. Might do one, maybe two more here. It's almost midnight. We'll see. We'll see how these next ones go. I kind of want to get a good one in here. Quitting Invasions always gives me FOMO. Just like knowing that if I stay on, I can keep getting them. I really shouldn't feel that way because like it's an active game. It's really popular. It's not like people aren't going to quit playing this game anytime soon. Like we're going to see, I think, a huge increase of activity during the DLC, and then Um, it's stayed popular for 2 years, and it's got a lot of years left in it. But I think that I have like that feeling like with Dark Souls where really any of them, if I'm getting a lot of invasions, I don't want to stop because I'm like, oh my gosh, like I don't know if I'll be able to get this again. So I need to remember that I don't need to get them all tonight. Like people aren't quitting this game. It's very, very much alive and well. So I still have that mentality like, I don't want to miss out on the action on this one. Okay, Moonveil and I think some kind of Scavenger's Curve sword, I think. So probably a blood build and a intelligence build. Our two favorite builds. The mean builds. I have to say though, the build variety in this game is so much funner than in any of their past games, at least in my opinion. Like, being a wizard is actually such a blast. The spells are so cool.
Especially with the DLC coming, it will be active.
Absolutely, like it's gonna get crazy. Like, and I think we're seeing already that spike in people making these DLC builds, playing through the game. Yeah, it's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be unbalanced for a little bit, which is, I think I mentioned this in my first video, but like after the DLC weapons come out, you already know there's gonna be some broken ones. That's almost like some of the fun part is like you being able to like use or face these just stupidly overpowered weapons for a while. I mean, it gets old after a while, but you know, then though, FromSoft is pretty good at balancing stuff, I think. Maybe some people would laugh at that, but I think that they do a good job with considering how many weapons there are. It's pretty impressive, honestly, how far it's come. Okay, that guy looks like he has, he's got that like, he's got the double, like multiple hit buff thing, so once he starts kind of getting on his volleys, he gets scary. Dang, that's so powerful. Mostly with just how quick it is and how much like poise damage. It's not doing a crazy amount of damage at this level, but it still just like staggers you, like no matter what. And the absolute speed on it is crazy. Please don't heal. Oh man, I thought I had him. This is where if I was really good at switching weapons, I would do it. Yes, I might have just got lucky. Nice. He's punching me? Is that on purpose? Oh, I had him in a good roll catch. The sorcerer, oh, what was he wearing? You mean the guy I'm fighting right now? I think he's fighting, oh wow. So that is, it's Hoslow's mask. I think the other person looked like, might have been wearing like the face mask, but yeah, that one is Hoslow's.
Or I mean the guy you are fighting.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's Hoslow's mask. It has like, there's one that looks like it too. There's one that has horns and one that doesn't. That one I think is Hoslow's. I might be wrong, but I'll look that up. It's like the horned. You get him, it's the mask you fight. It's the last guy you invade for the Volcano Manor, and yeah, it is Hoslow's mask. Super cool. And then I think there's another one that looks really cool too. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like the same thing without the horns.
I want it, haha.
Nice. You know what? I don't blame you. I kind of want it now too. Like I was looking at that. I especially want the one without the horns because I really like the face on it. And it's kind of fun to be able to alternate between those, like have your horned version and not. So that sounds kind of funny. Get your horned up mask on. All right, I think I'm gonna do I mean, after kind of a fun one like that, I always do another, and then that's what keeps me playing so long. It's because I'm like, oh wait, that was fun. And I was really excited about it. I'm starting to get the timing of this weapon down on that roll catching. And I think I mean, I would have had it that host dead from it if I didn't run out of stamina, so that was really fun. Oh, wait, he's just over there. Is there a phantom nearby? Kind of cool if I could do this. Oh, yes. See if he hears that. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, my number one habit I need to break is closing out of the menu using B, or the circle button. Like, that is probably causing me... Ugh. Okay, one more time, then I'm gonna just... I'll just go and attack him. Oh, jeez. I lost my opportunity. Oh, that guy's got good armor. Oh my gosh. Okay, he's just gonna face trade man. Wow. Yeah, this weapon's like kind of my favorite right now. I think that the host is probably AFK. Okay, you know, I don't even know why I tried that so hard, because I just ended up doing that. Let's see if this wakes him up. Well, he's locked onto me, right? No. Oh, there we go. He's so scared. Wow. That was a missed backstab and it took away a third of his health. This guy is... I'm gonna... we have to switch to the crappy sword here on this one, I think. That was crazy. Unless just... I'm actually gonna let him hit me with one spell just to see where his spells are at. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna use this one. See, that's just like a lot more fun. Maybe it's just like a try-hard thing to do. Let's do that emote, but... I've had some good ones in a row. I think I'm gonna try a couple more. Like, these are really fun. I'm really falling in love with the Banished Knight's Halberd. Like, this thing is like so, like that's been the main thing I've been struggling with this build, is having pretty much no reliable chase down options, both through like my weapon choices, but also just kind of through my lack of experience with it. This thing is like, I'm finally starting to get a feel for how good it can be with that. I might even need to get like a lightning infused one or a cold infused one. I think you can put spinning slash on halberds as well, so I think that would be a perfect option for, you know, if you run into, you know, big groups. The spinning slash is super good to get frost buildup and stuff like that, so there's some good options there. But yeah, I'm really liking it. Oh, let's see. Wow, I don't think I've ever invaded in here. I wonder if the elevator's functioning. It doesn't seem so. These areas are so interesting when you're not aggroed. Like, look at this guy. Dude is just at work. Like, this guy's just doing his job. Tarnish is about to come in and just ruin his day for no reason. I might actually take a look at this guy too. Wow. It's so interesting, like, somebody designed that guy. Like, like someone at FromSoft worked really hard on this model, and then we literally never see it. It's like, it's actually wild. All the work that goes into this. We barely even, like, we just see their backs because we're just killing them while they're at work. That's the big question. Is the Tarnished even a good guy? I don't know. Okay, I think this will be my way to get to them. Let's see, I'm feeling maybe I should use the I haven't used the claymore much today. Yeah, see, when I close out of the menu, that's like 4 buttons I have to click. I need to just click that start button. Let's see, that guy looks like he's got really do some good damage if I'm not a little bit buffed up here. Perfect. Oof, almost. The halberd would be nasty in here, actually. This thing is so good, oh my gosh. You know, I'm going to also take away their chance of escape here, at least that way. Where's the blood coming from? Why do I have blood build up? Is that from the greatsword? I really need to watch my stamina management, though. These bigger weapons. My gosh. That's something I need to learn, too, is the tracking on this when you're locked on, I have noticed has a tendency to veer one way or the other. So maybe watch out for. Maybe I need to free aim more. Loves to crouch poke and do his like running poke thing. Okay, there's one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's that thing again where I go off to the right. I'm going to switch weapons. Probably become a little predictable with this one. Honestly, I mean, this guy's pretty good with that club. I thought he was going to come into one of those. Good game, that was fun. Oh, well, I guess I don't really need to worry about that now. I wonder if I lose my runes. I'm gonna actually see if that works. I'm just gonna keep that. Is that 422,000? That's wild. At this level, I would level up like, I don't even know how many times with that. Like 50 times. I don't know. Alright, if this next one's like a decent invasion, I'm gonna probably call it after this one. Start to get kind of tired and don't want to work tomorrow at too tired. If I can get another one. You know, while it's going, I think it actually can continue to kind of search. Well, I'm actually curious to see how much I would level up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 40 times. Definitely want to cancel that. Now I'm like paranoid. I gotta make sure I'm still level 20. That would be kind of sad. I would just back up my save or like, or go to the most recent like backup, but
Wow.
still I'd be kind of sad. Yeah, that's a lot of runes for my level right now. You know, I shouldn't be afraid of losing him because like I don't really have anything to spend them on at all.
Imagine if
But
you accidentally did LOL.
yeah, if I accidentally did, I'd now have a level 60 build. You know, I guess I was talking about that earlier. So okay, this will probably be the last one for tonight. I'm gonna, you know, if it's a good one, if it's like ends super quickly, or if it's just like not a good one, I'll do another one after. But oh, I think I fought this team before. Yep, this is that team. I wonder if they remember me. I remember them. Yep, it's the 3-man sorcerer team again. I can't remember what I did last time. I think it was this sword that ended up actually really helping me. So, oh my goodness. I thought he was fat rolling for just a second here. Oh, missed it. That would have been so good. Oh no. That's that damn spell. Is this guy just... Yeah, I think he was the first to die last time too. Okay, that's good. I think we might... Now I can just focus on this guy doing that spam over here. That's actually surprisingly good. Wonder if ghosts ever feel bad if we're just ignoring them. I don't know. Oh my goodness. I can't imagine. I don't know. That's not, it can't be that fun. Just literally clicking a button. I don't know. Okay, now he's coming over here with his melee stuff, so I guess I shouldn't be too harsh to quick to judge him, but I think it was just spell after spell. It's like, you know, you're not worried about spacing or timing or anything. It's just, it can't be terribly engaging. Oh no, that's actually quite damage. Oh my gosh, that almost just killed me. This guy's... That's really annoying. This weapon's interesting. I'm noticing like when you're locked on, sometimes it just like slightly off from the host. Might be our elevation actually, that's probably it. If we win this one though, I think this will be a good one to end on. It'll be really satisfying to beat him again if I do. Just be kind of careful here, I think. So they do have a lot of like stagger and damage potential. Just figuring out my halberd moveset now. Goodness. It's just... Oh, I think we might just go for the host now. Yes! Well, that's a win. It'd be great if I killed this guy too, though. Okay. Call that a win. And call it a night. Oh.
Yes.
Oh man, I feel bad though. I think we just got a new viewer. I'd hate to end there, but that was a pretty good one. I'm gonna be doing this again tomorrow night though, so and I don't actually have work on Tuesday, so I might do it a little bit later. Right now it's a little past midnight on Mountain Daylight Time, so I'll probably do it around I don't actually know yet. Maybe like 9 or 10. Um, this has been fun though. It's been actually a lot of good invasions. So appreciate everyone watching. Sorry if someone just joined and I'm leaving, but I'll be back. I was just saying I have work tomorrow, and probably wise if I stop here because I can go for another hour or two if I if I let myself. So, well, good night, and thanks for watching. And I'll be back, and we're just learning, and I'm learning a lot as I do this, and hopefully others can learn a little too. And I'll see you next time. So, thanks
GGS.
so much. Thank you, appreciate it. See you guys.